So welcome back to this part of the video. So in this one we're just going to look at, we're still looking at the track view mode, but we're going to look at the sound parameters, which is this section here in these two gold dials, two knobs, whatever you want to call them. So to the left of it, each one's got a level meter, so we can see the level that we are at. And there's kind of certain functions that are hardwired, but basically you can route anything or make anything learn anything. So you can kind of like, you know, rerouting stuff is not a problem. So synth tracks, let's just switch over to a synth. I know this is a drum pattern, so it's going to sound a bit weird as a synth, but you kind of get the idea. So the parameters are going to affect the sound of the synth. So the first one we've got is volume, which is this dial here. So that's going to affect the whole, because remember, if you've watched the last video, you'll know that this is, you can't turn this off, so it affects the whole thing, the whole sound. We can pan. And if you notice when we get back down to the centre, if I just get back down there, you'll see there's a little flash, so that means it's on the in the centre. I'm going to turn it down so you can hear me. Next one along is the basic filter controls. So we've got frequency there, so I'll cut off the frequency, and we've got the resonance. Okay, I was going to stop it playing for now. I'm just going to go into keyboard mode for the next bit. So we've then got a basic attack and release setting here. So if you turn the attack right up, you get the note coming in like that, and then release. Okay, so kind of a basic little envelope thing there. We've got then delay. So the top one is the delay time, and then the bottom one is the delay amount. So if we turn that up, okay, so you can get into like feedback territory, so it's kind of going on and on. So we've got delay. So yeah, the next one along we've got sidechain, which I'll cover in a later video on the effects, but you can use that to give it the sidechain, like the ducking, the pumping, vroom, vroom, vroom kind of sound. And then this dial is reverb. So if you can hear a bit of reverb. And again, you can change the settings of all these effects. I will do these in later videos. So next we've got mod rate. This one only works if I understand it correctly in the effect entire mode. So this is going to control modulation, phaser, and so on. And then we've got the mod depth button, again only for effect entire mode on the songs. And that's going to control the depth of choruses, flanges, and phases, and so on. Okay, we've got a stutter effect here, again, which you can have different settings depending on how you press down the knob, and length and speed of stutter and so on. Again, that's going to come up in later videos. We've then got custom 1, 2, and 3. So these are the ones where you can, I mean, they do have settings on them already. And the function of these basically depends on the sound preset. So custom 1 typically controls pitch for sample-based sounds, or portamento for synth sounds. Okay, so you can hear that's got portamento. If I take that off, if I go from one note to the other, turn that all the way up. Okay, so for synth sounds like that, it's often hardwired into portamento. And then, yeah, custom 2 and 3 then control sample rate reduction and bit crushing respectively, when it's in the effect entire mode, and a lot for more sample-based sounds. So basically what they've done here, they've kind of included the 16 probably most common effects and parameters that you would want to use. There are a lot more within the box, which you have access to that aren't wired onto here. You can assign any other parameter to these. It's just a case of getting up the one that you want to do, press learn, and turn the dial that you want. It's dead simple to do, but I will do that in later videos. So I think that's basically it, just a brief overview there on the sound parameters. So to get used to it, I would just mess about with the ones that are kind of set there for now, just so you get used to pressing the buttons and turning those dials. And then, like I say, in later videos, I'll go into more detail about the actual parameters and all the effects and so on and so on. Okay, I'm going to leave that one here. And usual things, please like and subscribe, share the videos round. Thanks for watching. If you like acid electronica, ambient kind of music, then please check out my music on Spotify and iTunes and Beatport and Amazon, and it's all over the place. And also share that around as well if you don't mind. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.